Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gagan. I'll be really happy if you take a moment and subscribe to my channel below. I post fashion and lifestyle related content, and nowadays my channel has become more about Nift, like my vlogs in Nift and like this video Q&A about Nift and more of that sort. So if you're someone who is interested in watching all of these videos and content, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I was getting a lot of lot of message requests, and most of them had questions about Nift and stuff. So I had put up a story on my Instagram and I asked you guys to send me your questions so that I'll make a dedicated YouTube video about it, because it was a little hard for me to talk to everybody personally and reply to them personally. So I thought maybe if I make a video, everybody could watch it and everybody could benefit from it. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so since I'm recording with my phone, I have taken down all the questions in my laptop. So if I look here, know that I'm reading questions from my laptop. And yeah, let's just dive right into the video. Let's look at your questions and answer them. So basically, there are a lot of questions regarding what is NIFT, क्या courses है वहाँ पे and stuff. So I'll take this question up first. Tell us more about NIFT, the admission process. Which entrance exam do we have to clear for NIFT? Okay, so NIFT is basically National Institute of Fashion Technology. It's a college, a degree college for fashion, everything about fashion. Just like there's IIT for engineering, there's NIFT for fashion. And yes, just like IIT is government college, NIFT is also a government college. And just like IIT is the best for engineering, NIFT is best for fashion design. Not fashion design, but fashion. So what all courses NIFT has? There are different departments in fashion that they teach. You can specialize in any department that you like or of your choice. There is fashion design, there is leather design, there is textile design, there is knitwear design, there's accessory design, and there's fashion communication. There's also fashion technology and some masters ka courses like this. I guess masters may they have fashion management and something. I'm not really sure about masters wala thing, so I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, these are the courses that they have for bachelor students. And accessory design may they have jewelry design separate, footwear design separate, like bags and things design separate. And then there's also home decor, which is basically interior design. So yeah, that's about the courses that NIFT has to offer. Apart from that, NIFT also has some certificate courses for 6 months period or 1 year time period. There is also some diploma courses. If you want, I can link all of this, iska PDF and the NIFT spectrum and everything in the description box below. So if you want, you can check it out and read about it अच्छे से, what diploma courses, what certificate courses they have and stuff. So yeah, certificate courses and sub cheese ke liye there are different timings, 2 days a week, 5 days a week and everything. So you can check that out on their website. I'll link it down in the description box below so that it's easier for you to access. Then coming to the admission process. Now admission process is a long process. Firstly, there's an entrance examination for NIFT, which is only for NIFT. You cannot use वो वाला entrance examination का marks or anything for any other design colleges or any other design colleges का marks or something for admission in NIFT. Your NIFT entrance examination, which consists of 2 levels. First one is CAT and GAT. CAT is creative ability test and GAT is general ability test. So it takes place in February, every year in February. फर्स्ट या तो सेकेंड वीक तक हो जाती है वो एग्ज़ाम. लाइक इट इज़ बिफोर योर बोर्ड एग्जाम्स. सो उसके लिए फॉर्म्स अक्टूबर में रिलीज हो जाते हैं. लाइक इफ़ यू वांट टू अपीयर फॉर योर निफ्ट एग्जाम इन फेब 2023, देन द फॉर्म्स टू अप्लाई फॉर दैट एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन विल कम आउट इन October 2022. So make sure to look around for the forms in around that period. And yeah, basically that's how you'll apply to the entrance examination. Then you'll get your admit card and stuff in January, and then Feb May you'll have your entrance exam ka first level CAT and GAT. Then after 1 month or 1.5 month, like around in March, you will get your results for your first level. That is CAT and GAT में आपने जितना स्कोर किया है उसके हिसाब, अगर आपका स्कोर कट ऑफ से ज़्यादा है, then you will get selected for the second level, which is the situation test. And if you do not score cut off से ज़्यादा, then you will not get selected, and result में it will be written that you have not been shortlisted for the situation test. If you get your result as you have been shortlisted for situation test, you will have 1 month ka time period to prepare for the situation test. So like March mein result comes out and April mein you will have your situation test. So it's a 3 hour it's a 2 hour examination where you have to make a 3D model of anything. It could be literally anything, not just fashion. Yes, exactly. In cat and gat 2, it's not going to be only about fashion or stuff. It's going to be everything. They are basically going to test your creativity in this entrance examination, and they are going to mark you on that. And in the situation test wala part, they are going to test your material handling skills, they are going to test your creativity skills, and then आपका first level के marks, आपके situation test के marks, both are added together, and then after 1 month or 1.5 month again, around June, you will get your results, which is your all India rank. So yes, NIFT entrance examination takes place at an all India level. So you get an all India rank after you are done with both of your levels, and based on your this all India rank, you will get NIFT ka center and the department. Now the admission process is not over yet, because ranks आने के बाद भी it's not like कि तुम्हें जो भी department चाहिए, जो भी center चाहिए तुम्हें मिल जाएगा. No, it's also again a complicated process. Not complicated, but a different process. So what happens is, there's a thing called as a counseling round, where all the students have to go, and there will be like a screen in front of you where all the NIFT centers will be there. NIFT के centers में which all departments are there, then वो departments में कितने seats है for the general category and for the reserved category. You'll have everything in front of you. How it takes place is, जिसका भी all India rank 1 आया, he'll go first, and he'll look at it, he'll say whatever he wants, like which department and which center. So maybe he wants fashion design in NIFT Mumbai, so he'll block his seat for fashion design in NIFT Mumbai, and then वहाँ पे से screen पे से fashion design in NIFT Mumbai का एक seat minus हो जाएगा, and then for example if there were 47 seats, then now it will become 46 seats. So ऐसे जब तक आपका रैंक नहीं आता, आगे के जितने स्टूडेंट्स ने सिलेक्ट जो भी सीट्स सिलेक्ट कर लिए, उसके हिसाब से सीट्स और सेंटर्स वगैरह में से माइनस होते जाएंगे, एंड देन व्हेन यू गो अकॉर्डिंग टू योर रैंक, तब वहाँ पे जो भी सीट्स एंड सेंटर्स जो भी डिपार्टमेंट में अवेलेबल होंगे, यू विल हैव इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, एंड यू कैन then choose whatever you want. So yeah, it's a little complicated process because you can never guess कि आपको कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट कौन सा सेंटर मिल सकता है. It's said that NIFT Mumbai अगर आपको चाहिए फैशन डिज़ाइन और फैशन कम्युनिकेशन, then 1 to 50 और मैक्स 1 to 100 रैंक के बीच में होना चाहिए, बिकॉज NIFT मुंबई का FD and FC fills up the fastest. And Delhi ka bhi is also a lot in demand, but the reason is Delhi is a little unsafe for girls, so parents don't prefer sending their daughters to Delhi. They prefer Mumbai. So yeah, that is why Mumbai ka demand is more than Delhi. And yeah, basically that's how admission process takes place in NIFT, and that is how you get admission in NIFT. It's a long process, maybe around 5 to 6 months ka process, and then your classes will start in August. Counseling round एक ही नहीं होता है, there are multiple counseling rounds, I guess around 3 to 5. A long, very long answer, but the process was lengthy, so I had to explain it अच्छे से. Hope you did not get bored. Okay, let's move on to the next question, which is how much marks do we need to score to get admission? So the cutoff for every year differs, and आपको हमेशा cutoff पता भी नहीं होगा क्या है, because if you get selected then you will not come to know आपको कितने marks मिले या what was the cutoff, and if you don't get selected then you will come to know क्या cutoff था और क्या आपके marks मिले. So basically it differs every year, since it's an all India level examination, जिसका score highest होता है, then उसके accordingly the cutoff is decided कि हाँ इतने marks तक we'll allow students to appear for the second level, and इसके बाद वाले we don't. So there's no such thing कि इतने marks आ गए तो NIFT में admission मिल जाएगा, इतने आए तो नहीं मिलेगा. It changes every year, the cutoff is different every year. You just need to clear the first level, get selected for situation test, give your best in the situation test, because situation test is like the make or break situation here. Like if you score average in cat and gat wala level and you do really well in situation test, then your rank can go up really high. And if your cat and gat was really nice and you mess up in situation test, then your rank can go really down. So situation test is like a make or break situation. So always give your best in situation test. And yeah, there's no specific marks or score that I can tell you to get selected in NIFT. It really depends upon the cutoff and later on your rank. Next is what stream to take if we want to get in NIFT. It actually does not matter. You can come from a science, commerce, or an arts background, it won't matter. Only and only your all India rank will matter. There's no such requirement in NIFT कि आप यही background से होने चाहिए या यही stream से होने चाहिए. You can come from any stream. The only thing that they care about is your rank. So the next question is, do 12th marks matter? No, they don't. Like I said earlier, only and only your all India rank matters, and that will decide your NIFT ka center and your NIFT ka department. But you need to complete your 12th and pass your 12th grade before you get admission into NIFT, because that is a necessary requirement. Like 12th pass होना चाहिए. बाकी कितना भी आपने स्कोर किया हो, 90, 45 does not matter. Only and only your rank will matter. Okay, so our next question is, what all things are taught in NIFT? Like where and how do they start? What do they make you all do in college? Okay, so as I mentioned, all the courses or all the departments that NIFT has earlier, everything is done specializations. Mein first year mein you'll have foundation year where all the departments ke students will be divided into batches according to their roll numbers randomly, and then classes सबकी मतलब वो batch wise अलग अलग होंगी, but everybody will have the same syllabus, same subjects and same everything. After the foundation year, that is after your first year, when you go into your second year, your specializations start. Like if you are a fashion design student, your subjects, your faculty and your classmates all of them will be from fashion design wala people who have taken up fashion design. So all the fashion design students will be ek saath, all the textile wale will be ek saath, all knitwear will be together, and then according to your departments, your subjects will differ, your faculties will differ. So yeah, that is how things go about in NIFT. And then fourth year tak, to second, third and fourth year, you will do your specializations only, and your subjects will differ from other department people. And like where and how do they start? Now I am from fashion design department, so I can only talk about it. I don't have any knowledge about other departments, how they go about it. But in fashion design, they basically teach you garment construction, pattern making, draping. There's textile theory, there's fashion art, which is fashion illustration, and there's also elements of fashion, that is fashion basics and stuff, or forecasting and everything. Abhi isme we have to start from level 1, that is ABCD of fashion. So इसके लिए garment construction में they teach us machine control पहले, pattern making and draping में basic dress forms, like a basic top, a basic skirt, like you must have seen on my stories already. So yeah, that's where it starts from. And then as you're clear with your basics, then you go on to complicated and creative patterns and drapes and how do you do it and stuff. But before you go on to that level, you need to have your basics clear. And what do they make you all do in college? All of this. We make garments, we do stitching, we do draping, we do pattern making, we learn how to illustrate, that is draw, we learn everything about fashion, literally everything. Like from scratch to how an outfit is made, everything, not just the stitching or not just the print. It includes everything, and we have to do all of that in college. Next question is, what courses we should do if we want to be a fashion designer? I'm not really sure what you mean to ask me. Like if you're asking me about some softwares वगैरह जो आपको as a fashion designer use होंगे, then I am not the right person to ask this question to, because वो सब का मेरे को खुद को knowledge नहीं है. But if you want to know how to become a fashion designer, of course have a degree in fashion design. Now one more thing you can do is, if you're already done with your bachelor's from some other degree, you can do your master's in fashion design. And there's no such requirement कि आपने अगर bachelor's किया होगा fashion design में तो ही आप master's कर सकते हो. No, you just have to sit for the entrance examination again, clear it, and it does not matter आपका background क्या है, कौन से इसमें आपने bachelor's किया, you can get into fashion design का masters. But if you have just given your 10th or 12th, or you want to and you know that you want to do fashion design or become a fashion designer, then of course take a degree in fashion design, like do your bachelor's in fashion design, and yeah, that's how you would become a fashion designer. What are the courses that NIFT provide? I've already spoken about it. How many hours of work every day is ideal for the CAT part? Okay, so I am planning to make a separate YouTube video for the CAT, GAT and entrance examination ka preparation and all the questions or all the information that you need to know about the entrance examination. Like कैसे prepare करना है, क्या पढ़ना है, क्या नहीं, वो सब. So I'll answer this question or I'll talk about this question in that video. So stay tuned, it will also come out soon. Who is your bestie at NIFT? This question Tisha has asked. And of course she is. Everybody on my Instagram following me knows that now. And you people know it too. Like the people who watch my YouTube videos, you know it too. She's there in my vlogs throughout. I only take her in my vlogs pura time, and then there's Ruchika Ruhani some of the time. Baki logo ko I don't take much because I don't know if they are comfortable being on my vlogs or not. So yeah, it's Tisha. Is sketching important for BF Tech? So like I said, there is Bachelor of Fashion Technology also in NIFT. So Bachelor in Design B-Desk there's a different entrance examination. For BF Tech there's a different entrance examination, and for Masters also there's a different entrance examination in NIFT. So for BF Tech you don't have situation test and CAT and stuff. You have general ability test, and once you clear that, you have a group discussion and then an interview round, and based on these three things you get selected for BF Tech, that is fashion technology. But also BF Tech case mein I'm not sure if you get your all India ranks and how you select the center and departments and stuff. But entrance examination is different, and it has CAT, interview round and group discussion, like personal interview and group discussion. Itna I am sure. And maybe there's a portfolio too that you require, but I'm not really sure. I'll research about it and update you guys on my Instagram if you have more questions about BF Tech, and if not, then yeah, we can just forget about it. Okay, so next question is very interesting. It's why did you choose fashion design? Okay, so not a lot of you guys know about it, but I came to know about fashion design, this term, in my 5th standard or in my 4th standard when I was like 9 or 10 years old maybe. So उससे पहले से, like जब से I was like sensible enough to decide, like look at clothes and understand, yeah, these are clothes, this is this like prints and ऐसा. तो तब से like very small age से, like approximately 2nd or 3rd standard से ही I used to wonder के why is this dress made ऐसे, like why is this frock made ये pattern से, or why it has this specific print or this specific color, this specific material, this specific stones, like not just frocks and kids का stuff, बड़े लोगों के कपड़ों में भी आई यूज टू वंडर कि डैड की शर्ट ऐसे ही क्यों बनी है, मम्मा का जो अनारकली है वो इसमें यही स्टोन्स क्यों है, यही कलर्स क्यों है, यही डिज़ाइन एम्ब्रॉयडरी क्यों है. I mean, I did not know embroidery तभी, but I used to imagine कि ये ही जो particular चीज़ बनी है ये ही क्यों है. And I always used to think कि why and who does this, because there are so many variety in all of these things like colors, prints, fabric and stuff. So who decides कि ये ड्रेस के लिए यही होना चाहिए, ये ड्रेस के लिए वो नहीं होना चाहिए, and there are unlimited dresses. So कौन है वो जो ये सब करता है decide, and who makes it, because there is so many. कौन करता होगा, एक जन तो नहीं कर सकता. या maybe is it God doing it or something? I was small, so I had no clue. Okay, so I used to think that way. And then when I came, then one fine evening we were sitting with a family, and suddenly the term fashion designer came up. And I mean कपड़ों के बारे में कुछ तो बात हो रही थी and something, तो fashion designer ये term came up, and I was like, what is a fashion designer? Who is a fashion designer? What do they do? So they told me they make clothes, and I'm like, okay, I got the answer to all of my questions. They make clothes and they decide all of these designs, prints, colors, fabrics, embroidery, stones, everything. And tabhi I was like, wow, fashion designers are people and I am a human being, so I can also become a fashion designer. And then tabhi it was not sure कि हाँ I will become a fashion designer, but I created I was really interested to know more about it कि what do they actually do, how is the entire process, and उसके बाद से I started wondering कि ये सब चीज़ों से how clothes कैसे बनते हैं. Then I kept on researching and stuff, and when I reached 8th standard, तब तक my research was complete. I got to know everything about fashion design, not everything, but everything that you need to know before choosing something as your career, utna I came to know. Like kya hota hai exactly fashion design mein, how do you become a fashion designer, what colleges you go in, what do you have to do to get into those colleges and stuff. So yeah, tab I decided, like जब मेरे को सब कुछ पता चल गया उसके बाद I decided कि yes, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to become. And yeah, that is why I chose fashion design. People, human beings who are fashion designers do all of this, and I was really, really, really intimidated by all of that. And I also wanted to learn, and I also wanted to make stuff like that. So yeah, I chose to become a fashion designer. Tabhi, I don't know. I just really like my ऐसा वो journey of choosing fashion design. I just can't tell you people how how much I love fashion design, how fascinating it is to me to know that I can create ऐसा beautiful designer garments in a future someday. It's just so beautiful. Like imagine, like आप कपड़े देखते हो, बट डू यू एवर थिंक कि ये ही क्लॉथ ये पैटर्न में बना है, उस पर ये स्टोन आया है, इतना सब कुछ एक पर्सन ने सोचा होगा, किया होगा. इट्स सो ब्यूटिफुल, द प्रोसेस इज सो ब्यूटिफुल, द प्रोसेस इज सो फैसिनेटिंग एंड सो क्रिएटिव. आई जस्ट लव इट. अबाउट रैंक एंड रिजल्ट सेशन वगैरह वगैरह, ओके, अगेन आई हैव आंसर्ड दिस क्वेश्चन. So, okay, few of the other questions are about my journey. Like some of you have said your journey, some of you have said what message would you like to give everyone about following their dreams. So maybe I should like combine both of these and answer. Like I'll tell you about my journey first, and then I'll let you know कि ये question क्यों पूछा गया है, because it's from my cousin sister and she knows my journey. She knows कि I followed my dream and how I did it. So इसलिए उसने पूछा है. Maybe she wants everybody else to know too. So yeah, I'll share my journey. मतलब ऊपर से share करती हूँ because it's a very long story, like a 5 to 7 years long story. And if I keep sharing the details, this video will be like 45 minutes long. Already the answer to your questions is long. So I'll try to keep this part as short as possible. Okay, so like I told you, 8th standard में it was decided कि I want to become a fashion designer. I want to take a fashion design as my career वाला thing. Like I wanted to take a degree in fashion design. So I had discussed it with my dad and he was like, okay fine, you can take it up. And तभी I knew about Nift का entrance and stuff, and I knew कि I have to appear for it after my 12th. So I was like कि ठीक है, मेरे को 11th 12th के साथ prepare करना पड़ेगा entrance के लिए. So I will take up commerce because it's said that commerce is easy and you'll have a lot of free time to practice and to study and stuff. So I decided I'll take up commerce. But as soon as I got done with my 10th and my results came out, I went through commerce ka subjects and stuff and I did not really like it. And then since I scored really well, I wasn't allowed to take up arts and I was only left with an option to take up science. So I took science, and you know how hard science is and how time consuming science is. But that's not where it ends. I had college from 7 to 1:30 and then uske baad I had 3 to 6:30 ka 6 o'clock ka class for science. Of course, science you cannot study at home. You require external support to help you with your studies. So I had joined classes and फिर इसमें मेरा पूरा दिन चला गया. And then रात को of course I had to do college का this homework and study and stuff, and I had no time to do my entrance का preparation. But since I had taken up science, everybody was like कि अब science ले ही लिया है तो JEE तो दे. अगर आपने science लिया है तो सबके mind में ऐसा है कि हाँ, या तो आप JEE करने वाले हो या तो आप NEET करने वाले हो. So everybody was behind me कि ये कर and I'm like, I did not take a bio, so I could not give NEET, so I had to take up JEE. And everybody was like कि साइंस जो पढ़ रही है वही JEE में आएगा, थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा इंजीनियरिंग के लिए बस थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा डालना है, वो कर ले. आई एम लाइक ठीक है, अभी 2 साल वैसे भी आई कैन नॉट प्रिपेयर फॉर निफ्ट का एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन, साइंस के साथ पढ़ के ये एंट्रेंस देना है, दे देती हूँ लोगों की खुशी के लिए, क्या ही हो जाएगा. So I did that, which was an horrible experience. I hated it so much, I cannot even tell you. I just hated it. I liked science, but the JEE wala part was bad. I absolutely hated it. So तभी डिसाइड हो गया था कि ठीक है, आई कैन नॉट प्रिपेयर फॉर द निफ्ट एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन अलॉन्ग विथ माई 11th and 12th. सो इट्स फाइन, आई टेक अ ईयर ड्रॉप आफ्टर 12th एग्जामिनेशन एंड देन आई प्रिपेयर अच्छे से एंड गिव माई एग्जाम निफ्ट एंट्रेंस नेक्स्ट ईयर. But as soon as my NIFT 12th board exams ka result came, I scored really well there again. एंड उसके बाद से एवरीबडी वॉज लाइक कि इतना अच्छा स्कोर करने के बाद योर ड्रॉप कौन लेता है, यू आर सो गुड एट साइंस, यू आर सो गुड एट सी बेसिकली आई केम फर्स्ट इन माई कॉलेज, आई सिक्योर्ड 95% एंड इट वॉज समथिंग वेरी एक्सेप्शनल फॉर साइंस वाला पीपल. सो दे थॉट कि मैंने साइंस में अगर 95 लाया है तो आई एम रियली गुड एट साइंस एंड दैट इज समथिंग दैट आई शुड टेक अप एज माई करियर. सो एवरीबडी वॉज लाइक कि एटलीस्ट तू BSc कर ले, मे बी यू स्टार्ट लाइकिंग इट बिकॉज 1 ईयर का तू ड्रॉप ले ही रही है, तो फिर अगर वो साथ साथ में करेगी तो हो सकता है कि देखो उसमें पसंद आ जाए वो. आई एम लाइक कि कभी नहीं होने वाला, आई डोंट वॉन्ट टू डू इट, लेट मी जस्ट फोकस ऑन फैशन डिज़ाइन एंड लेट मी जस्ट डू इट. आई नो फॉर श्योर दैट दैट इज़ द ओनली थिंग दैट आई वॉन्ट टू डू for the rest of my life. I don't want to do anything else. But nobody listened to me, so I had to take up BSc and I was like कि ठीक है अभी वैसे भी ऑनलाइन है तो इतना कुछ करना नहीं पड़ेगा. So I took up BSc and then I prepared for my entrance examination without any classes, without any coaching and stuff. And I did it on my own, like जितना मेरे को YouTube वीडियोज़ और सब देख के पता चल पाया कि ये आता है एग्ज़ाम में, या गैट में ये होता है, कैट में होता है ये वो. And I gave my entrance exam and since it was COVID तभी the situation test got cancelled, only CAT and GAT के level पे से they were going to take admissions. So my rank was around 5,000 something and I knew for sure कि I'm not going to get NIFT Mumbai and fashion design. I knew कि I could get any NIFT का center में admission at least, but again 5,000 rank के साथ fashion design department in any center was again a little tricky and not वो. So I was like forget it, I'll prepare अच्छे से व्यू विद द कोचिंग, आई मीन आई जॉइन अ कोचिंग क्लास एंड प्रिपेयर वेरी नाइसली एंड अच्छे से एंड देन आई सिट फॉर द एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन नेक्स्ट ईयर. आई वाज लाइक इट्स फाइन, अगर एक साल जा रहा है जाने दो, इट्स फाइन, बट आई विल डू फैशन डिज़ाइन ओनली. सो देन आई जॉइंड BRDS in around August or July. I joined BRDS, I learned everything there. My experience in BRDS was really nice and I gave my entrance examination this year, that is in 2022 again, which was online. And something that a lot of you don't know is that I could not clear my first level, which is the CAT and GAT wala part. And I mean, I left out by 1.05 marks. I was expecting way more. ऐसा नहीं है कि 1.5 marks मेरे को और आ जाते तो मेरा हो जाता. I am not disappointed by that, but I was expecting way more marks. My teachers were expecting way more marks, and I was like, how is this even possible? So like after the result, I was discussing with all of my friends and I said मेरा नहीं हुआ है, I did not get selected for the situation test. And everybody is like कि maybe तूने किसी और का डाल दिया है ID, या maybe तूने कुछ और गलत देख लिया है, something, check it. So I'm like, no, it's mine, it's not happening. Okay, forget this story is not important. Yeah, so since our examination was online this year, I had my examination paper with me. So we all showed our papers to our teacher, our faculty at BRDS, and she knew how I attempted and she was sure like it was nice and I could have cleared it easily. But and she was like कि कैसे क्लियर नहीं हुआ वगैरह वगैरह, तो गिव योर पेपर फॉर रीवैल्यूएशन. एंड देन आई वेंट टू NIFT in person to talk about the reevaluation वाला process, and ma'am said कि this time since the exam was online, reevaluation is not possible. So like this year reevaluation nahi hai. So I was like, okay, there's no option, what to do next. I was like so clueless, what to do next. I knew about certificate courses and at NIFT, and I knew about diploma courses at NIFT. But since I do not hold a bachelor's degree in my hand, I did not focus on diploma that much. I was like ठीक है अभी 1 year अगर वापस से drop लेना है तो let's take up a certificate course at NIFT, at least it will add value to my CV. So I went to talk to ma'am about it and she was like instead of doing the certificate course, why don't you take up diploma? So in diploma you will get to learn everything that you will learn in a degree in 2 years time period. And again, if you really want a degree from NIFT, then you can do one thing. After 2 years you will give an entrance examination which is different from the one for the bachelor's wala thing. You will give an entrance examination and take lateral entry into bachelor's. So like after I get done with 2 years of my diploma, I can give an entrance examination and get admission into second year of bachelor's directly. So like no foundation year, second year of bachelor's directly, and then in 3 years I'll get my degree. So in total 5 years, 2 years of my diploma and 3 years mein I'll get my bachelor's degree. And one advantage that I have here is I'm doing diploma in fashion design, So if I want to do my 3 years ka bachelor's in some other department like fashion communication or knitwear or textile or anything, I can take up that so that I'll have a variety of knowledge with me. Yeah, that is what I'm doing at NIFT currently. Fashion diploma in fashion design. The course is called Fashion Fit and Style. Like, I have more questions about diploma and things also, so I'll go onto that questions first and then I'll talk more about it. But as the question said, what message would you like to give to everyone about following their dreams as you did? I would like to say, please follow your dreams. Please do not give up on your dreams. Keep fighting for it. Keep going ahead. Do not give up. कितने भी obstacles आने दो, कितने भी failures आने दो, please do not give up, because once you see your dream coming true, or like live your dream moments. Now I tell you, no other feeling in the world can match that. No other feeling. I mean, every day since the day I took admission in diploma, every day my dream moments have been coming true, and it feels so good, like being a student of NIFT Mumbai, learning from NIFT faculties and like vlogging there, sharing so much about NIFT with you guys on Instagram, on YouTube, vlogging in NIFT and posting NIFT vlogs. It has all been a dream since past 7 to 8 years. And I did not give up on it because I knew कि जब ये सब सच होगा, I would be the happiest person on the earth. And I did not care what people were saying कि you're not made for fashion, you are like academically good, so fashion is not for you, do this, do that, and fashion तो कोई भी कर सकता है, टेलर बनना है क्या ये वो. Honestly, it did not bother me at all. It did not. I knew I wanted to become a fashion designer. I knew I wanted to get into NIFT. I knew this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and I kept following it. I promise, just keep following your dreams. Don't give up on it. Keep fighting. कितने भी obstacles आने दो, कुछ भी होने दो. Keep fighting. Keep moving ahead. कुछ ना कुछ solution तो निकलेगा ही, and you will one day live your dream life, fulfill your dream, and that feeling will be the best feeling on the earth. I swear, that feeling can never be matched with anything. I swear, it's just the best. Touch wood. I'm super grateful for the life that I'm living now. Like, every day my dream moments, like the things that I've visualized earlier, imagined myself doing in future, are coming true, and I'm living those moments these days. It's just surreal, and I honestly love it, and I'm so damn grateful for everything that is happening in my life, and for everything that the way everything worked out. I'm super grateful. Touch wood. So yeah, don't give up on your dreams, okay? Keep fighting, keep moving ahead. You'll get where you are meant to be soon. There's also one question asking, I wanted to know, how did you prepare for GK? Can you please tell me? So as I told you, I'll do a preparation and entrance wala sub stuff ka video, a different video for it. So again, I'll answer this question for you in that video, or maybe I'll share about this in that video. So please stay tuned. Okay, so there's a question about diploma and degrees. I'll take that up now. Maybe it's the last question for today's video. So it says diploma and degrees, difference and jobs. So difference between diploma and degree. Okay, diploma is a 2 years thing, degree is a 4-year thing. Now, everything that you learn in 4 years in fashion design in bachelor's, you learn everything in diploma too. But the thing is, in fashion design, like I told you, for bachelor people, there's a foundation year. So that foundation year is common for all the departments, and because of it's nothing related to fashion design as such. So that is what they skip in diploma. So like foundation year wala part we don't have in diploma. And degree mein 4th year mein there's an internship wala period and there's a placement wala period. So that we do not have. Baki rest 2nd year, 3rd year and 4th year ka half. All of that we get taught in the 2 years time period in diploma. So everything is same. The faculty who teach degree people, they only teach diploma people too. So like faculty difference भी नहीं है. जो लोग आपको degree में सिखाने वाले हैं, वही लोग आपको diploma में भी सिखाते हैं. The classes are same, the campus is same, the machines and like everything, all the access to all the resources and everything, it's the same. The faculty is same. The college timings are same. Everything is same. It's just that degree 4 years में होगा and diploma 2 years में होगा. And again, if you want diploma के बाद आपको degree करना है, तो then again you can take lateral entry as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, that's the difference between diploma and degree. Not much of a difference, बस only job placements का difference है, time placements का difference है, time period का difference है, and yeah, बाकी everything is same. The events, the competitions, the opportunities you get to participate in the events and like fashion shows and stuff, everything you will be given access to. Everything that a bachelor student has an access to in NIFT, you will have an access to that too, like the resource center or anything you say. So yeah, there's not much difference, only the two things that I mentioned are different. So yeah, I guess that was the last question for today's video. If you have any questions, any more questions that you would want me to answer, you can leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them in some other video someday. I hope कि the concept about NIFT and everything जो भी है मैंने अच्छे से explain कर दिया हो, आपके मन में अभी ज़्यादा doubts वगैरह ना हो. अगर है तो भी no problem, you can leave your questions in the comments down below or maybe on my Instagram, anywhere you feel comfortable. I'll try to answer them whenever possible. And yeah, those were all the questions for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Enjoy se zyada, I really hope that this video helped you guys clear your doubts, clear your questions and get your answers that you've been waiting to get answered since a long time. So yeah, I feel really great. I mean, this is also one of my dream things that I wanted to do and you guys have let me feel that. So I'm really grateful for each one of you who sent your questions and who asked me about it. It makes me really happy to make this video to answer your question and to help you guys out. So yeah, if you liked this video, if this video helped you, then do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment and share with your friends who are also interested and who have queries. Share with them, help them out too, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you really very soon in my next video. More NIFT videos, more vlogs and as Q&A videos and stuff will be coming up on my YouTube channel in future too. So subscribe if you'd like to see and I'll see you really very soon in my next video. Bye and thank you so much for making my dream come true.